All right, guys, we're back for episode 3. We're 2-0, and it's been blowouts both games. It really hasn't even been close. So hopefully we start to get a little more competition. But we need to win all the games we can early. Maybe get into the rankings. As far as recruiting goes, week 3, we have a lot more guys in our top 5. And this guy wants to go to Kentucky. And wow, that is upsetting. But anyways, let's see. Everybody else is still first, so that's good. F this guy. Anyways, top 5. We're gonna hard sell all these boys. Conference prestige. Oh, hopefully we got it. Not that one. Could be that one. Make sure I'm not tripping. Alright. I think it is that one. Yeah. Alright. So we got that. We're gonna start sending out visits too. Maybe not. Dang. Why are we favored in all these games? That's not good. I'm not sending out visits. Screw that. This guy's ready. Jaquez Gall. It's a nice name. I'm gonna name my kid that. Okay, got him. Well, let me fix that. Jason Orlando. Oh, that's fire. And he is a dog. 87 speed tight end. We love that. Cameron Jasper. Can't get him yet. What about the center? Got playing style, pro potential, and playing time. Perfect. We got championship contender. Could be that one. Oh, that's so tragic. Alright, well. It's one of those two. So we're going to soft sell both of these. He's not ready. Alan Sisk. Oh, I forgot we did this. Football influencer. So we're going to hard sell that. Which one was it? Oh, crap. I don't remember. You. Okay. He's ready. Oh, we don't have too much on him. Coach Prestige, championship player. So, wait, am I tripping? No. Could be that one. Can't be that one. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, perfect. What is this? Conference prestige? Could be that one. Can't be that one. I think we're gonna have this one too. Yep. There it is. Dude, who is Wicked Elf? Alright. Bro. I just have randoms on my friends list. That's actually a problem. Standard Bearer. King? Yep. And Conference Prestige. Could be that one. Oh, could be that one too. Alright, it's one of those two. Let's soft sell those. And add the 10. Alright, that's going to do it for recruiting this week. We're still looking good on everybody. Win first, except for Gash. He wants to go to Trash Kentucky for whatever reason. But we might make a comeback. Who knows? Very unlikely. But that's going to do it. As we're ready to hop into our second rivalry game of the year against Wake Forest. The first one was against ECU, and they got utterly destroyed. So we're hoping to do the same here. We still have no injuries, which is always good. So here we go. As they are also a 79 overall team. Okay, well, that's good. And I believe this is our first away game of the year. Hold on, they got some tough jerseys. We'll just wear these. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing?
Yo, what the heck was that?
He's so ugly.
What do you know? We have Caden Smith here with us. The legendary.
Look at the Demon Deacons.
The legendary commentator. And will be beside me today for this rivalry game against Wake Forest.
Yeah, the fact that this is even a rivalry speaks numbers. Both of these teams are hot garbage, but let's see if they can put on a show today, huh?
As NC State's going to get the ball first, and we're going to try to make the most of it. As we're going to take it out and go nowhere. Down at the 22-yard line.
Wow. Even coaches like this. All right.
Wow. And Wake Forest came on top last game. So we're looking to get back at them. We're going to start the game on the ground with who else? Other than the MVP of the season so far, Hollywood Smothers. He's going to get it up to the 29 for a 7-yard gain. For 2nd and 3. We're going to give it back to Smothers on the ground here. Try to reach for the first. And get nowhere close. As we are stuffed in the backfield.
You know, we're really looking to see a lot from this guy today. Great season so far, great start, but need this O-line to get a good push up front, or else won't be hurting. I guess you could say he's getting smothered.
Oh my gosh. It's 3rd and 5. And we're going to go to the air here. We're going to go for our star, Justin Jolie, as he's got it all the way up to the 43-yard line for a new set of downs. And, Caden, that's kind of been the summary of this NC State season so far.
Yeah, that was almost a scary pass, though, from C.J. Bailey there. He's got to get down in front.
Yeah, a little behind, but he did the job. And Justin Jolie turns around and makes the grab, as he has all season. The leading receiver on this team, and he's a tight end. So. It's what you love to see out of your tight ends.
About what we've got out wide.
Yeah,
you know.
They're young, they're developing. But we're going to go back to Smothers here on the ground on 1st and 10. He's got room. Except he doesn't.
The vision of my 93-year-old grandma. You know, not
Can we say that on air? I don't know.
My bad.
Anyways. As Smothers is looking a little beat up. We're going to hope that he can persevere through this. Yeah, but these first 2 games, I'll tell you what, he took on a load. Oh. Either way, he's going to get the ball
let's get on to the next play,
2nd and 7. And he finds
good
the
block
hole.
From Jolt there.
He makes a move.
Good cut.
As he is hurt. But that's not what I was going to say.
Not after that first down celebration, though.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be. He's confusing me here.
Yeah, he got boomed though.
I
Off the
think the
juke. Couldn't
adrenaline
see the
made him get
guy.
up and do that celly, but looks like Smothers is down. And if you're an NC State fan, that is not what you want to see. Um,
At all.
as the freshman Scott comes into the game, having a pretty solid start to the season as a freshman, as he's going to get the ball here. And he's going to cut up for a
Great
nice
cut.
6-yard gain up to the 32, as the word is Hollywood Smothers has a bruised shoulder, and he will turn out to be fine. And, you know, we love to hear that as NC State commentators.
Yeah, we do. We lose that kid. We can go ahead and start recruiting. Not much we can do on the ground without him, but let's see if Scott can carry the load while
As
he's.
the freshman Scott's going to get it up to the 30 for a solid 3-yard gain, but we're not going to move the chains, as we're going to have a tough third down here without our star back.
Another third down. Let's see if we can convert here.
As we're going to go option here, still with the freshman Scott in the game, as Bailey's going to keep it and has nothing
gosh,
but
Bailey with
green
the keep.
grass.
That looked like a hold, but the ref didn't see it.
And he's going to
CJ Bailey
tra-la-la into the end zone as he hits a step back and starts getting jiggy.
Production, can we turn his mic off? Can we get this guy? Is that the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood? Did I see that right?
That is our mascot here.
Looks like a hold from Jolly on the outside there, but the refs don't see it, so I'm gonna close my eyes too. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Let's see on that. Yeah, that's definitely that's something. I don't know if it's a hold, but it's something.
NC State gets their first touchdown of the game and can't start much better than that, as they're going to add on the extra point to make this 7-0 with 8 minutes left in the quarter. Kaden, what do you think about that drive as a whole for NC State?
Good statement, you know, showing that they can do it without Smothers, but I'm more excited to see how this defense holds up here. You know, let's see if they've been looking good all year. Let's see if we can keep this train moving.
Quarterback Robbie Ashford is going to come onto the field. Had an excellent game last game, as the Wolfpack is going to try to prevent that from happening again this game. And of course, it's all going to start with the captain, Caden Fordham, running the show in the middle of the field. He's been excellent, as he's going to miss a tackle right there. And that's kind of been the summary of these last two games.
Commentator curse there, huh?
The first game, he was absolutely outstanding. In the second game, he started off slow, missed a lot of tackles, but he came back, forced a fumble when we needed it, and had 2 important pass breakups. But, you know, they're going to need him to be absolutely on cue here, as they're going to run the option right into a defender, as Brown, I believe that was.
Slow to get up.
I believe that was Brown on the tackle, number 0. He has also been amazing this year. The only player with an interception on this defense this year, as they're going to go for it on 3rd and 2 right here, and he gets absolutely leveled. Micah Mays Jr. on the catch.
Can we please check on Micah Mays? He might still be on the field. Guys, did we see how hard his look at this guy?
As number 7 absolutely lights up number 7. And nonetheless, he holds on and they get a first down. And he's fine. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So they're going to run the RPO here. And
he misses a block, though. He's
a
still in that.
fantastic little swim move right there from number 7. Can't ask for much more.
Micah Mays missed that block there. He's definitely feeling that hit. Something's affecting his game.
As he's still on the field. And they're going to go on 2nd and 7 here. They're going to go empty. And look to go for it through the air. And he's going to have a man across the middle. And Micah Mays hits up and continues to make plays after getting destroyed.
Yeah, but in the midst of that Demon Deacon first down, can we just talk about all the Wolfpack defenders swarming the ball? Like that's great pursuit there. Micah Mays, another catch. Leaps forward for a 7-yard gain. Guys, we
As
gotta
it looks like Micah
we gotta
Mays,
get a stop on this guy.
looks like Micah Mays took that one personally, huh? And he's
Yeah,
beginning
he's
to heat up. As they're going to get all the way up to the 39-yard line. And this is
coming off
looking
a
like a
great game
promising
too.
drive. And they're going to run it,
Oh
and
my
he
gosh,
has
and
nothing but grass in front of him.
Claiborne breaks free. Now that's a guy who we don't want to get hot. Him and Micah Mays there. Last week Mays came off a 180-yard game, and as you see there, Claiborne had 170 himself, 2 touchdowns. So we gotta keep this guy contained here. He gets breakaway, he gets grass. He has great breakaway speed. And, lucky our secondary was there to stop him. First and 10.
The Demon Deacons are going to get it on first down. They're going to run option as Brown makes the diving play to prevent the touchdown, but he still gets a nice 7-yard gain.
Robbie Ashford not afraid to take a hit there.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie, but we're going to try to make him forget his ABCs this game. As Ep.4 is going to run in, and it's an RPO once again. And there is just nobody there to stop it on this defense. And the Demon Deacons are going to answer back. And it's looking like this game might be a little competitive here for the first time in NC State's season.
Every rivalry game is going to be competitive. I mean, especially in Carolinas like this, everybody takes everything serious. These schools are probably about 45 minutes away. So it's like, these guys are probably going to see each other at Walmart. So you always want to have those bragging rights when you do. We're going to tie the game up here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. NC State gets the ball back. Let's see if we can get a good drive here. Maybe get points up before the end of the quarter. That'd be great. Going to the second with a 7 or 3-point lead here. Pretty decent return.
Number 6 throws a guy off of him, but it's just not enough as the rest of the Demon Deacons surround him. And look at that. Hollywood Smothers has made a return. And it looks like he is okay. And he's going to get the ball here to start this drive. But there's just not much room. And it's kind of been like this all season with a little up and down. One play he'll have a ton of yards. The other play, the O-line will break down on him. And he just never knows, and I think it's beginning to frustrate him as he is not on the field here for this second down. And so we're going to put this ball in the air. And C.J. Bailey takes a shot. As that ball is going to fall incomplete. Intended for the freshman running back, Scott. As it's going to be a 3rd and 10 on their own 21. And they're going to have to make something happen here in the air. And they've got a guy. And C.J. Bailey misses him pretty badly. And
feeling that hit from the last play probably.
For a guy that's been solid all season, that is not what you want to see out of your quarterback. As they're going to have to punt it away. And
this is returnable.
The Demon Deacons are going to get solid field position. At the 41-yard line, they're going to start their drive. And if it goes anything like last drive, NC State might be in trouble. But Caden Ford, him, and his defense are prepared to try to stop this. As it looks like they're going to go play action here. And they're going to throw it. He's got a man.
And Micah
Mays makes once again another play. And he is on fire.
Yeah, we've got to get a case on this guy. He had 16 catches last week. We cannot allow him to do that again. But as of now, he is definitely doing his thing. What is that, a 60-yard touchdown, 55-yard touchdown? That is absolutely devastating for this Wolfpack defense. Let's hope they can bounce back and keep their head on straight. And, I said we'd hope that NC State scores before the end of the first, but it looks like it'll be Wake Forest here, making this a 14-7 ball game.
And the Demon Deacons are going to take the lead. The first time that NC State has been behind, I think, this season. And that is just not what you want to see as a fan, especially in a rivalry game. This crowd is really making a difference. But NC State has to turn it around.
Not what you want to see as a fan. Oh, misses the hole there. Not what you want to see as a fan, but as a coach, early in the game, down 7 for the first time this season, you kind of want to see how your team reacts, how they fight back. Do they have a fight in them? To
That is a
stand the game,
great
especially
point.
a road rivalry game. you know, obviously you don't want to be down, but as a coach, you want to see how your boys band together in a situation like this. 1st and 10. Hand off to Scott here. Nothing.
Gracious.
Absolutely nothing. NC State has to go to the air here. This run
And
is,
Caden, I will say, you know, this offense seems to look tough at times when their star Hollywood Smothers is not on the field, and I'm not real sure why he's not. He came in for one play and didn't come back in, so maybe he's still dealing with that bruised shoulder. But either way, the Wolfpack's going to have to throw it here on 2nd down, and just not a good ball to throw. Sets his receiver up for a very, very bad pass breakup.
yeah, from the looks of that right there, you never really want to throw in double coverage, especially a corner. A corner in a double coverage, that's a easy means for an interception. But yeah, it's not a very good look. And
Oh, and
oh,
CJ
absolutely
Bailey
airmailed.
throws a pick, his first interception of the year. As Justin Jolie looked like he had nothing but space in front of him. And all of a sudden it was in Demon Deacon hands.
Yeah, that's right idea, bad execution there. The Demon Deacon showed 2 high safeties and a whole shot right up the middle. That's what you want, but you've got to get that ball out a lot quicker. You cannot give that safety time to adjust and make a play as he just did. Like I said, great look, great read, but terrible execution. That ball's either got to be a soft touch pass over the top, or he's got to put it on him as soon as he gets his head around, or else that'll happen. So Demon Deacon ball, they show a trips bunch set. See what they do here on 1st and 10. Little screen to Micah Mays. Great blocking on the perimeter, and he's got nothing but grass. Makes a cut. Eventually wrapped up on the 15-yard line. Guys, we have got to contain Micah Mays. He already has 100 catches in the first quarter, 100 yards, excuse me, in the first quarter. This is not good at all
And
for this
Micah
Wolfpack
Mays
defense.
is really making his impact felt. As Caden Forum's going to come clean it up. But not until 7 yards were gained from the RPO. And it seems this Demon Deacon offense is relying heavily on the RPO game. As the NC State defense just can't seem to make up their mind correctly. And it's going to be a 2nd down
Yeah.
and 3. And he's just going to have
Robbie
nothing but
Ashford, nothing but
space.
grass.
Caden Durham went to pick up another open receiver. And either way, it looked like a touchdown was destined to happen. And this is not the great start that NC State is used to in this season.
Yeah, you speak on an RPO and how much NC State's defense is biting down on it, but you can't really blame them. I mean, the guy that Wake Forest has in the backfield, Claiborne, he can really get off at any moment. And Wake Forest, they're known to keep a few old linemen. They can make some movements whenever they need to for their running back to get out. And it's working. And now that Micah Mays is drawing so many eyes in the secondary, realistically, the defense, they have to see it. And they're going to lighten that box up sooner or later. They just got to keep eyes on Claiborne. Those linebackers have to be very disciplined this game. It's going to be a tough one for them. Can't allow much over the middle, especially with Micah Mays on stuff like slants. We saw him take, a drag or a crossing route? He hit one for a solid 20 yards earlier in the game on us. So things you got to be aware of. It's a great run game, great passing game. And as you see there, Robbie Ashford, he's not afraid to tuck that ball and run it, put his nose in the dirt. So, this this Wolfpack off defense, they've got a tough task ahead of them.
That's going to be the end of the first.
Going first.
The end of the first, Hollywood Smothers is still not in the game, as NC State has to try to bounce back. This stadium is jumping as Scott gets the ball. Oh, breaks a tackle and makes it all the way up to the 46-yard line. And that is just the start you want to see to a team that has had absolutely nothing going for him on the ground. As we're going to move to 1st and 10 again. And
this team really hasn't had anything going on the ground, but either have they gotten anything through the air. The great look here. Can't quite make a play. And Wake Forest has somebody go down. It's not what you want to see in a game like this. Heated rivalry, but
it's going to be Newer Gatkuth, excuse me. And that is an essential edge rusher to that Demon Deacon defense. as NC State has to try to capitalize on his absence. As they're going to put the ball back on the ground here on 2nd and 10. As the box is very weak, but there's just nobody going to block the right edge. And he's just going to come in unblocked. And the offensive coordinator has to figure this blocking out because it has just been horrific today.
You know, and not only the blocking, but you mentioned offense coordinator. The play calling can be a little better. You know, a little sprinkle of play passes and stuff. That's a great route out there. Oh my gosh, great route,
As
great ball.
number 9, I
That's a first
believe
down.
that is Anderson, Terrell Anderson, the sophomore wide receiver 1 for this team, is finally getting involved. As he has a massive 21-yard reception to get these boys up to the 33-yard line. And, you know, that's what you need out of your star players. Scott's going to get the
Yeah,
ball again for just a 2-yard gain. And that seems to be, you know, a constant thing that's happening in this game.
yeah, and see, in situations like that, we hit them for 20. You know, first down. I think we've run the ball every first down this game. It's like we gotta start expecting it. And Jolly can't hold on.
And Justin Jolly drops the ball. Not the greatest thrown ball, but he had to avoid the defense. And Jolly's not able to
And
hold
to
on to
me,
it.
that's also not the greatest read from CJ right there. We have a guy coming across in the flats on a drag, and he's wide open instead of throwing into triple coverage there. But we have an offensive
As
flag.
Jolly's
Looks
going
like it's
to
going to be
pick up the
holding.
first down, but it's going to come back because the freshman
Gonna
running
hurt you.
back was holding.
That's
And
gonna
it
hurt. That's
just
gonna
doesn't
hurt.
seem like the Wolfpack can catch a break right now as Jolly holds on to this one and an excellent catch through contact, but it's all for nothing as they're going to have a tough 3rd and 18. And honestly, at this point, they're just lucky to get into field goal position right here.
Yeah, Demon Deacon show that same too high look.
As
Texas
Scott's
route
going to
from
catch it.
Scott.
And he's
Great.
wide open and has nothing but grass ahead of him. And after having a crucial holding call, he comes back and makes the play. And that's how you make up for a mistake right there. I believe that if you make a mistake on the field, the best way to get over it is to go out there and make a positive play. And that's exactly what he just did right there to get NC State all the way up to the 12-yard line.
You know, that's a great thing to see from a freshman running back. Staying composed in a situation like this, down 2 possessions, crucial holding call. You know, way to make it back. And that's a broken tackle right there, almost making it to the end zone.
As
That'll
number
be a
6, Wesley
9-yard gain.
Grimes, I believe that is the 3rd string wide receiver, is open on the RPO and throws a guy off of him and fights all the way to the 3-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 1 here. And they're going to go with Scott on the ground again. And he gets the first, but he's not able to go any further than that as Newer Gacktooth is hurt again along with another Wake Forest defender. I believe that was BJ Williams.
It was.
Wow. And that is just not what you want to see. The guy, I think that was their left edge rusher, goes down for the 2nd time this game. And they lose another guy. So NC State has to capitalize. There are multiple backups in this game for the Demon Deacons right now, as they're going to run the option on 2nd down, and he keeps it and tries to run it up the middle.
That's not the read there. That should definitely be a handoff for one of the first times this game. The offensive line, they get some movement up front that make a great hole for Scott to walk through, but Bailey pulls it, and that's not what you need to see. And they're showing a hard goal line formation on both ends of the ball here. We get a hard count from Bailey, and Scott takes it, misses his cut, and it is 3rd and goal on the 1-yard line. We have got to get some movement for this freshman running back, Jaden Scott. He can't find any grass on any play. What can the Wolfpack do to get this ball in the end zone? Because walking away with 3 would be very, very demoralizing here.
NC State really had a touchdown there as the Demon Deacon D-line went the complete wrong way. But they're going to go for it here on 3rd and goal. And they're going to throw the RPO. And number 9,
and he gets it.
Terrell Anderson gets into the end zone. And that was the exact thing that this NC State offense needed to get back into this game.
You know, touchdown with 6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, making the 1-possession game. All you can ask is that your Wolfpack defense feeds off this energy, gets a quick stop, and gives the offense time to get another one to tie this game up. You know, That's all you can really ask for. I mean, defense, they've shown that they can do it. They've held other teams to less points, but this is their first real tough matchup this season. So we'll see how they hold up in a sticky situation here.
Yeah, that drive wasn't pretty, and I think everybody would agree with me when I say that. You know, all season the offense has been flowing phenomenally, and there's really been no answer for any player on this NC State offense. But it seems that they finally met their match with this Wake Forest team, as the defense has also not been able to stop the RPO game, and of course number 7. So, and they're going to go to him again
There
right
he is
there.
again,
He's
across
got
the
a
middle, like I
6-yard
said
gain.
earlier.
Wow.
They've got to watch these quick routes across the middle. These linebackers have a very, very tough job today. They're going to be tested in coverage. They're going to be tested in the run game. I mean, it's going to be a hard night for them, but they've got to bat a direct snap to Claiborne, and he's going to get the first down. Wow.
And I'm not sure who
Trickery
just
on
got
second down.
pancaked right there, but wow, that is crucial. Number 13 ends up on his back. And number 16, a strong safety, comes over to make the play. I believe that's Johnson. Yes, it is. As Caden Fordham's got to get his defense going here. He's got to speak to his guys a little.
RPO, and he's got him.
Wow, this RPO game is really killing them. And until they learn to stop that, I don't think they have a shot at winning this game.
Yeah, Robbie Ashford, he's really making great reads across the field here. I mean, there's nothing more you can ask for from your quarterback. And look at that. Ball delivered,
And
almost
number
intercepted.
7
He could have
almost
ran that
has
ball
an
there.
interception.
But
And wow, look at that. Got his hands on it.
Yeah, Robbie Ashford had grass. He could have collected the first down and more, but another thing to look at here for this defense, guys, that's only Robbie Ashford's first incompletion. He has been, and he completes another one there across the middle. There's something has to change for this defense, but Robbie Ashford has been nothing but laser focused this game, with his first mistake almost being a crucial one, but still he holds on, he delivers for another first down, and these linebackers have to wake up. Another RPO, they hit the guy in the flats, and that's a 4-yard gain. Robbie Ashford, 153 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 incompletion. Things have got to amp up on this defense, or else these Wake Forest Demon Deacons, they're going to have a very, very good night at home. And another RPO. This is getting out of hand. They're throwing these quick passes. They're throwing a lot of quick routes. These DBs have to come down and be alert here, but I mean, the handoff finally, and that's a missed tackle over the middle and a broken tackle. Guy, these linebackers are not doing a good job tonight.
And Caden Fordham has been amazing all year. And tonight the linebackers are really just not doing their job, as they run yet another RPO. And it just seems like they don't have the answer. And that is something that they're going to have to talk about when they head into halftime, is how are they going to stop this RPO game? What are they going to do about this? Because, I mean, it seems to be Wake Forest's entire offense, as they're actually going to hand it off here, and they're going to get just a 1-yard gain. And that's the stop that they needed. And you have to hope
to stop this RPO. It's really nothing but slants, bubbles, and then we just saw that quick strike to number 9 across the middle. These DBs have to come down. They have to be aggressive. All right, if they can take away that RPO, we can force the run, and then that'll allow our linebackers to stop guessing and thinking. But the Wolfpack, it looks like they've been sitting in zone all game, and it's giving them these quick shots off the line because
as we get a sack, Trey Thomas, number 4, gets his first sack of the season, I believe. And that is a new name. He has not been very active in this defense this year, but the Sam linebacker gets his first sack of the year, and an absolutely crucial one, as they hold them to 3, and NC State's going to burn one here, hoping to get the ball back with enough time to at least get into field goal range and make this score look a little better than it does right now.
Yeah, and Trey Thomas, that sack's right on time. I was just about to say Fordham gets beat across the
That's
middle
blocked.
again, and that's a blocked
It's
field
blocked.
goal,
It's blocked.
and it's
And
picked up.
number 8 picks it up. His second fumble, not even a fumble, just his second recovery of the year, as he had a fumble recovery last game, and he takes it all the way to the house. I believe that is
And
Sloan. Wow. Are
that is
you kidding
exactly
me?
what this Wolfpack defense needed to see. A big stop on third down, and they recover a blocked field goal for a touchdown the very next play. This is going to get things rolling for them coming out in the second half. Let's see if they can keep things going and get another stop to get their offense back on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is not over. And that goes back to what I said earlier in this game. Not good to be down, but good to see how your players react. I'm sure the head coach is happy with this right now.
Yeah, I got to say, Sean Sloan is a backup. I believe Sam linebacker. That is an incredible tackle by number 8 right there. But Sean Sloan, his name is not really out there. The young kid, he's not getting too many reps. He got to get in last game due to the blowout and made a huge fumble recovery, as they're going to run it right up the middle and get all the way up to the 30. And that is just not good right there. But it's fine with the time that's left on the clock. But as I was saying, Sean Sloan is starting to make a name for himself, always being in the right position. As Wake Forest is going to have a 1st and 10 here, and they're going to go empty, looking to get a field goal here, as that is a great
Incomplete.
block
That's a
up right there by number 6. I'm not
bad
sure if he
look
got
for
a
the
hand
Cleveland
on that or
defense going into
not.
halftime.
Let's see if he got a hand on that ball. I
No, he
think
didn't. That's
that
just a
number
drop.
10 just dropped it. Well, either way,
That's
we
like I
get
said,
away
that's
with
not a
one.
good look. 10 seconds left in the half. I'm sure they'll run the ball here. I
On
don't
their
see them
own
taking a
30.
shot, being stupid.
It
Yeah,
looks
they
like
run.
they
Oh,
are
they
going to take the
RPO.
shot as they get it across the middle, but only 5 seconds. They're going to need a miracle to score this football.
Yeah, if I'm in Wake Forest position here, we don't get in the field goal range. I don't want to risk anything here. Just going to halftime tied up. Pretty sure they get the ball at their half. Let's see if they can.
As they're going to go into
They do
Hail
go for the
Mary,
shot.
and they have a
And oh my
guy.
goodness.
And NC State gives up a Hail Mary touchdown with 5 seconds left. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to explain himself after this game. Because
And
how does that
that's
happen?
just not what you want to see. That's just not what you want to see at all. If I'm not mistaken, NC State came out in what I think was quarters, but I don't know where that corner went. There was no corner on that side of the field, and stats just speak for themselves. 249 passing yards to 76. This has got to change.